There, it's Henry, and we are live at Midtown Comics Times Square. I'm here with V,
Hello, everybody.
and we are here to do a really cool unboxing that I'm really excited for today. We are unboxing the Sideshow Collectibles 6-scale Lobo figure. Now, fans have been clamoring for more Lobo over the years. He's, of course, one of the big hits of the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Really cool character, and really excited to present him to you guys today. Before we check out the figure, we're going to check out the box. Now, it does get more exciting than this, but we've got the cool nice black covering here that is replicated on the sidebar and the sidebar, but then on the back we get a more detailed look at Lobo himself, the main man, as we see him depicted in comic book art. Very cool stuff. And as we crack the box open, there's also another really cool image of Lobo. Same thing, super highlighted, really showing off Lobo and the full world of Lobo, because he's got his space dolphins that he worships, and of course he's got his pet bulldog. Now, if this is not the coolest thing to come out of the 90s, I don't know what is. I'm a big Lobo fan. V, are you a big Lobo fan?
You know, I used to be when I was a little kid, actually. I've never been that well vested into Lobo. I love his New 52 stuff. The 90s stuff is incredible. I mean, it feels like for a long time they didn't really know what to do with him, but they definitely figured it out in New 52 because he's awesome.
And this is a really super awesome figure. Ooh. This is really cool. I mean, you're not listening to me anymore. You're just looking at the cool toy. This is great, classic rendition. It does a good job of capturing the 90s essence of the character, but slimming him down to slightly more, realistic proportions, but really showing off that musculature. Now we're just doing a quick turnaround as we see Lobo with his stand, but now we're going to take a look at some of these finer details. First off, gotta show off these super cool boots that Lobo's got. Now these are actually quite pointy. Some quite pointy stuff on Lobo, which is really cool. It's a nice detail. It's really well done. Some really solid looking boots, and I love his knee pads.
Oh, yeah.
Right here. Show them off. He's got a big skateboarding career. So he's got to have those trusty knee pads to keep him safe. Now, turning them around, another detail on the back of these are the buckles, the leather straps that show off the boot detail, really give it that classic look and make it look fully realized. But right up here, you'll see my favorite detail of the entire figure, Bite Me Fanboys, on his jacket. Now that's awesome because, of course, Lobo is always cracking jokes and always kind of breaking the fourth wall, always kind of messing with the audience just that little bit,
Yeah, he was kind of like the fun mercenary of the 90s before, Deadpool came into play. He had like that same kind of toughness that Wolverine had and all the other anti-heroes, but
oh, definitely.
Yeah, Lobo was definitely a fun character.
Really cool character, really great figure. If you could see some of the detailing on his hair, I mean, he looks like a Saiyan right now. It's really cool, really fully fleshed out, but awesome because it captures what made the character so visually distinct and unique. I mean, there's not another figure on the stands that's going to look like this.
Yeah, it doesn't get as 90s as this right here, because this is... I love the detail of the jeans, too. Like, we clearly both shop at Levi's, and this dude is having the time of his life right here.
So yeah, some really great stuff. And he's got a bunch of cool stuff. Right here, you'll see holstered. He's got a really cool revolver pistol, which is a really great accessory.
The paint applications on that are amazing. That gunmetal silver.
It's very nice stuff. V, what else does he come with?
Well, he comes with a few more accessories, including another swappable right hand, a fisted left hand, and of course a fisted right hand. But that's not all he comes with. Of course, he has his signature chain that you can put in pretty much either hand that you prefer. But this is where it gets really interesting, folks, because we have his staff. Now, this is pretty tough, man.
Yeah.
Like, if you have... It's one thing to have just a chain or a staff, but my man has both. You do not mess with this dude.
It's really cool, and it's great because, like, if you guys... I mean, for me, Lobo was my main in the first Injustice game. He was super cool, and you could always swing around this, like, hook, and you could grab people, bring them in, and it was super fun, really cool. Slides right in, which is really cool because It's got a nice grip, so he can grip it lower, or if you want, it is smooth enough that it can slide down. So he can hold it in a bunch of different ways, make it look like he's holding it more passively, but it's Lobo. He's never passive. So you got to give him that firm grip. And the chain accessory I think is really cool too.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, he gives Ghost Rider a run for his money. I mean, really.
Really? No, he probably does.
I will hands down pick Lobo over Ghost Rider to fight because it is hard to take down Lobo. You really have to come at him, both guns blazing. And he's a super cool character.
No pun intended.
Yeah. But it's really great. It's a really cool figure.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways that you can set this guy up too. Like you can have him either holding the chain in one hand, link it up to the hook if you want to.
Oh, definitely. And it's really cool too because he comes with the stand. Very nice, very easy. I mean, you see how naturally he's standing here, even if he didn't have the stand.
Yeah.
The guy's got enough stability that he's fine on his own. The stand is just there for added security. And it comes from Sideshow Collectibles. They always make truly incredible stuff. And this figure is really top of the line. It's $249.99. And for the main man, a guy who's really, collectors have been waiting a long time to see him in this nice prestige format. I think that it's a no-brainer. You gotta get the main man. He's super cool, super awesome, and it's Lobo. I mean, how do you not love Lobo? He's great.
Even the base on this thing is fantastic. The base alone can sell this thing for me. I mean, you know, not too much
Okay, then here's
detail.
what we'll do. We'll split it.
Yes.
And you can have the base, and I'll take the figure.
You know what? Done deal. You got it.
See, perfect. And it's just as easy as that. Hopefully you guys will swing by, check him out. You can shop with us online on MidtownComics.com. Lobo is there. He is available for release this week. Check him out and pick him up.